Hello, it is me, Panda. Enjoy some footage of me mining obsidian in the background as I am trying to gear up for the Ender Dragon again. I'm not gonna go into it. I'm supposed to be working on a Minecraft video, but I'm doing this instead because it's easier. I am incredibly worried for the elderly, and well, not just the elderly, but like older folks and people who are just not that familiar with technology in general, although they do tend to lean a little bit on the older side. A artificial generative, let's just call it media, is we have reached the very peak. It is whatever you want to say that, oh, it's gonna get better. The only thing that quote unquote getting better means in this context is that it is going to be better at scamming people and harassing people and making kids not be able to learn anything. And like I have been saying since the very beginning, I know you don't know that I've been saying this, so don't worry about it. Basically, whatever is being referred to as artificial intelligence is making every single problem that we have in society worse. It is making the environment collapse even faster. It is regressing any changes that have happened. Like we're fixing ozone holes. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. So anyway, let me just install this data center over here in this rural town where I'm just gonna not zap, but like suck up all the power and and dirty the water and all that. It is just I can't believe that we are folding and breaking under the pressure of AI companies this quickly, this fast, as a general population. Uh, I keep I see look, like I said, every single problem. It is being made worse. Okay, you thought you lived in a bubble because oh the algorithms are just showing you whatever you want to see. Well, with AI, it's much worse because you can either get videos that are like oh AI is gonna collapse, and then you get videos of oh look at the pencil pushers are cooked. Look at how good this thing is. It just for every one video of saying that AI is going to like be be done and we're finally gonna get out of this or whatever. There's another video saying that yeah, this is the future now and you can't do anything about it. And just like with how we're polarized politically, uh, we're also polarized when it comes to AI. There's either it's here or I will never use it, which I'm in the realm of. If I can help it, I will be as AI free as possible. And I guess I have to put in more effort now into figuring out what actually is an LLM, what is being advertised as AI, and what was already there that I was using, like for example a search engine, or maybe like a translator on your little word typing application, like the thing that highlights all of the incorrectly spelled words and all that. But yeah, the I'm just right now I'm gonna try to focus. Gotta focus. Gotta keep the hyper what is it called? The distraction, the monkey brain in check. I am worried about scammers. I really am. Uh, I don't I don't know. Like I don't want to paint society with a broad brush when it comes to this because I have fallen for scams. I've never given up like my bank information, but when I was, very little, I fell for a couple of RuneScape scams. I did input my information on a fake website, but that came from me wanting to become a player moderator and wanting to just make because I love the game and I just wanted to make it a better place. And it really like that was I was being I was just taken advantage of for wanting to like make my space better. And so eventually I just learned that, fuck everybody else. I'm gonna do, ultimate apathy. I don't care about anything or anyone. And I've been living in this little foxhole for, I don't know, years, decades now. And it's so hard to come out and just put your trust in someone, you know, put your trust in the people, and this what can we call it? Cultural shift. This new I don't even think it's new technology. It's just we found a way to mass produce slop. We found a way to mass produce the most generic garbage nonsense that already existed, by the way. We already had all of these like little Christmas card things and all the season's greetings. I've always hated that shit. Every time I see all of those like cards in the grocery store, you got all these like little gift cards like, oh, hope you get better, or oh, in this Christmas, yada yada. I was like, bro, if I wanted to give you like some kind of poem or phrase, I would like take the time to write something on myself instead of like getting some corny card. But that's like that's just my mentality. Like the things that I make, I want them to be like things that I made, right? I know that this VTube avatar is kind of like a like I use some of the default presets, and like I did not make the clothes. It was already there in Vroid, right? But I played around with the hair a little bit. I think I covered up my human ears. I think I got rid of them, and I put a few more like little hair strands on the sides so that it looks like the hair at the top of my head. Those are the my actual ears, and I've been thinking about maybe dyeing the this what is it called, sweater, my clothes. Just putting some, you know, just grab the clothes, maybe put them on my clip studio, and then maybe putting like a little like a layer on it, and then coloring them differently. But that's because I've always wanted to like just make things on my own. I saw the stuff that is being made, and I just wanted to make. You know, like I have that little. I don't wanna I don't wanna call it this, but it's a defect. It literally is a defect. Wanting to actually make something with your own hands is a disadvantage in the society that we built. And now that you know, Gen AI is here, everybody is folding. Everybody is broken under the pressure. All of the people who are like, oh yeah, I support artists, I support this, I then da 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 da, and I'm a vegan, and I'm this, and oh, that. You still like use or enjoy or interact with generative AI willingly on a daily basis, or you go to some website that will tell you, oh, how femme do you look, how masked do you look, do you, or if you're a student, you're using generative AI because everybody else is using it, and whether you use it or not, the teacher is still going to put your thing into the detector, which are not very effective. But again, these are teachers; they are catching up with this technology that came out of the woodworks, and suddenly every single student is just cheating on everything, writing essays, and the school administration is not going to keep up, at least not in the United States, and definitely not in Argentina, where I'm at, because apparently, according to my godfather, who's been living here for a while and he's a socialist, our education system is mirroring America. So I have no hopes for our future. But anyway, I went off the rails again. I apologize. Scammers, they can take like a file. Okay, so everything you make online is public. It's gonna be there, and now they can just take an image of whomever as soon as they find you, and especially if you're like on Facebook or whatever, they can take your voice clip. They can take of anyone, and they can very easily trick you. People were already getting tricked by the little, you know, Joe Rogan slash Elon Musk thingies, the, you know, the scam where it's like, oh, I'm Elon Musk or whatever, here's like $1 million, you just have to put in this code or whatever, right? Or download this app. How are the people who are not tapped into this, who are not that tech savvy, and especially the elderly who were already very prone to scams. They're constantly being targeted by scammers all the time. Like I was already being targeted for scam calls and phishing and all that, but for the most part, I deleted those things. Right, I ignored calls. I never picked up my cell phone when I had one. If I didn't know the number, I never like even recently, I got a message on Discord from someone in Yuko server. No, it was Shiren server, and I guess they were messaging people at random, and I got the message of, oh, I'm an artist, and I'm just messaging people, trying to get commissions, and I was like, oh, I got no money for commissions, and immediately there was like a wall of text that just it came up, and I was like, okay, this is clearly a robot because I keep getting these bots every so often, even on X, well, Twitter. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to misname our favorite Nazi website. Um, the I got a VTuber. Was it a VTuber model person? And it's always the same thing, right? They message you, then you message them one time, and then their status changes to like away or something. It goes from online to away. I don't think I saw that on Twitter, but I've noticed. I've noticed even on Instagram when I was on there. They send you a message, then as soon as you message them one time, then their thing gets set to like away or something, or like they log off, but they're still sending you messages, and it doesn't matter how much time you wait. As soon as you message, you just have to wait a couple of seconds, and you will get an immediate reply. Like you never the no like there's no downtime. And it happened again with this person, which is a real shame because I saw that there was like some girly stuff, and I had hope. I had hope, and there were the grammar was pretty decent, and he was an artist looking for commissions, and when I saw that wall of text, I was like, oh yeah, I know this is the same pattern. This is a bot, and I didn't say anything else. I just said, oh yeah, I'm too broke for commissions. I'm good. And then after the wall of text, I expected some kind of follow up, maybe, especially after all that, but no, nothing. So I just removed from friends. I closed the messaging window, and I haven't gotten anything back. So that's how I know for a fact that that is a bot. If it was an actual person looking for commissions, I would have given them props. But no, I can't even believe that I can't. It's hard to imagine anyone messaging me out of nowhere and being like a normal person. It's so sad. I've been having to double guess messages for decades, and I don't know what to do about all that. So back to the most vulnerable people in society, the elderly. They're kind of worse than children in a way because when you see a child, you have this instinct within you to like give them a hand to make sure that they're all right. That okay, where's the parents? Okay, the parents are over there, or there's some responsible adult, or like an officer, or someone, security guard, or whatever. If a child gets lost, even if you don't like kids, like if your first reaction is not, oh yeah, let me like take you to like someone who can maybe help you out if I can't, right? It takes you like 2 seconds of being like, hey, can you help this kid? It doesn't, it's like it's just within us as people, right? We don't have that same luxury for the elderly. It used to be this cliche sort of thing where, oh, look at the good guy helping an old lady across the street. Oh wow, he's such a good guy. I want him to give me his babies. But we don't really. That's not real life anymore. We are all about F you, I got mine. Even in the most of in the most like cooperative societies, we don't we don't really care about other generations except for our own. Like I see, the young people walking across the street, which makes me sound like a fucking old, like an old fossil. Which, I mean, I guess I am, right? Like as soon as you hit your 20s, it's like, oh yeah, you're old now. Congratulations, have fun in the retirement home. And it's like, yeah, you're right. but but yeah, oh my goodness, they're already getting like scammed every single day. They have to be so careful with all the bullshit going on and the calls and this and that and all people grew up in a time where the systems in place actually did something. Like they gave a small amount of a fuck about them. Nowadays, our systems do not give up. They just don't care. Either they don't care or they have an automated system and everybody hates these automated systems, and they're there. It's like anti-customer support. That's what we have these days. I don't want to call them entitled, right? But like older folks will go up to whoever, call the manager, right? Like the whole Karen thing. But that's what you have to do when there's a problem. You go talk to people and you sort it out because there's clearly a problem, and the people there are, they have to deal with it. But now it seems that, oh yeah, if we just put a bunch of barriers in front of the people that can help you and the help that you actually need, you will just, we don't have to fix it. We can just keep leave it broken. If the kitchen is not, flooded, who cares if there's a leak, right? You can just, hey, look, just bail out the water, dude. It's fine. Um, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the um, the voices and the pictures and the images. Do you really think that like it's not gonna get better, right? Like we all, as artists, right? I'm supposed to call myself an artist. I struggle to do that, but I can't. It's really hard. I cannot tell which images are AI and which images are not AI. When is a mistake in anatomy like a mistake because they didn't render it properly or something was off? And when is it AI doing its thing? You know, what if you come across one of those glossy pictures from someone that knows what they're doing, and because that's what AI is being trained off of, right? It's being trained off of the best of the best. They just want the most generic, eye-pleasing, algorithm-grabbing nonsense. They only want the crap that'll make them money because there's a big disconnect, right, between why artists do their thing and the thing that people expect from artists. That it is just you can't. Art is not compatible with capitalism at all. Okay, you make a product and then you expect it to sell, and it has to be cheap, and it has to be this and that. But good art takes time, it takes money, dedication, multiple years, and y'all want the stuff to come out in like days. If it takes you days to make something, you're wasting too much time. Shorts and like yap videos like this, they can come out in like hours. And you're trying to make a whole feature-length film when, some random person is just scrolling through TikTok and watching maybe 10 movies worth of watch time in like a couple of days or whenever it is that whatever screen time they got. So instead of sitting down for a long movie, people are just watching a lot of like very short, very quick stuff, and it's all this very big negative feedback loop where the attention span gets lower, and because it gets lower, we appeal to it instead of fight back against it. And back to the back to the scabbers. God damn it! I'm undiagnosed. Can you tell? Can you tell that I'm on? I don't even need to go to a doctor. I just know. I just know that I have ADHD. There's no way. This is why I write scripts. Okay, this is not scripted. Okay, so AI is too good. It was already good a couple of years ago with the Joe Rogan Elon Musk thing that I was talking about. It is even worse now, especially with the bullshit with Grok and being able to alter images and make a bunch of people uncomfortable. How are the elderly going to deal with it? How are we going to deal with it when we get there in like, I don't know, 50, 30 years, however much time you have until you go senile? I'm probably already senile. I can't tell what's real and what's not anymore. So, yeah, I just don't. I can't believe that we're just allowing this to happen. Is the point of the video, and I really need to make that AI video that I was thinking about, and I don't know if I should because every time I want to make it, I'm like, I'm just adding to the pile, and I'm gonna make everybody upset with what I gotta say, and like I said, everybody's folding. Everybody's just folding. They're just using AI. They're being okay with it. In one way or another, there's like an acceptability bar for everyone. I really enjoyed some of the President Plays videos, but that was like a couple of years ago, and it's not like I kept up with it or anything, right? But I still go back to watch a couple of those videos that were being made. I don't know if that's ethical or not, but like those are the presidents, right? I feel, and the scripts were not written by AI, and the footage is being filmed by someone, so it's not like they're like actually getting. I mean, sorry, um, like Donald Trump and Joe Biden to be in a room and like talking to each other with like a controller in their dicks. Um, controller. You know what am I talking about? All right, I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop. Uh, yeah. Subscribe or something. Watch my videos, maybe. I don't know. They're not that good though. I'm just letting you know. Goodbye.